How about taking a trip through Disneyland?
You mean it?
Sure. Come on. Once you step through Disneyland's main gates, you find yourself in the happiest place on earth.
I think Mickey wants us to take everyone to Main Street.
Excellent idea. Main Street, USA is the perfect starting point for our Grand Circle tour. Let's board one of the turn-of-the-century vehicles found in this area of the park. There are also fire engines, double-decker buses, and horse-drawn trolleys. We pass the Walt Disney Story.
The Mad Hatter.
And the American Egg House, where a wide variety of omelets are made in view of the guest. But onward, because there's lots more of Main Street to visit, including a variety of shops and exhibits. And the charm of the 1890s is with us wherever we go. Quaint shops of all kinds can be found throughout Disneyland.
It's fun looking for souvenirs.
And it's fascinating to see the variety of Disneyana from around the world.
You can see all sorts of entertainment almost everywhere you turn.
Each land has its own variety of entertainment, so there's always plenty of action between attractions. Next stop.
The Sleeping Beauty Castle.
Right. You know, you're getting good at this.
I'm learning. Where to first?
Well, it looks as though this little girl wants her balloon to have a few adventures of its own. Let's follow along. First stop, Adventureland and the Tiki Garden. Aboard one of the riverboats, guests explore the dangerous waters of the Amazon.
Is it safe?
Well, yes, except for snakes, spiders, alligators, rhinos, lions, and a few gorillas.
I'll hold your hand if you like.
Be sure.
You didn't mention tigers.
I forgot. Oops, I forgot to mention the headhunters, too.
They take people's heads?
They buy them, actually. But now it's time to follow our guide next door.
To a swashbuckling adventure, if ever there was one.
Once inside, we board vessels that take us to a port that's under attack by pirates.
Will we make it without being caught?
as easily as 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
These French Quarter streets authentically capture the elegance and zest of Louisiana's mid-19th century.
Huh?
Now it's like being back in New Orleans in the good old days.
Oh.
The streets are lined with all sorts of wonderful little shops, and the detail of the buildings is definitely worth stopping to investigate.
The old-fashioned doll. Wouldn't you love one?
Not especially. But here, there's something for everyone.
Looks like it's time to move on.
But wait till you see where we're going. Around the bend and up the walk is...
the Haunted Mansion? But inside are 999 ghosts.
Well, if the balloon isn't afraid, why should you be?
'Cause inside are 999 ghosts.
Well, don't worry. I'll protect you.
You promise?
Well, unless the ghosts get me. Oh, just kidding.
Are you still protecting me?
Uh-huh.
Good.
Right next door is bear country.
Thank heavens.
Nestled in these woods is the Country Bear Jamboree.
Inside is a whole barnload of bears.
That's right.
Henry is the leader. Terrence sings up a storm and plays terrific guitar. Zeb's the fiddle player. He grins and plays and just barely makes it to the end of his piece.
Barely? Cute.
I thought so.
Personally, Liverlips McGraw is one of my favorites. Everything he does in this show is funny.
I like hearing Henry and his little friend sing Davy Crockett and other favorites.
Me too. But you know who's my very favorite?
Yeah?
Who?
Big Al.
Singing cowboy laments in the most unique fashion ever sung by a bear.
Any singing bear is pretty unique.
There's a lot to see outside in bear country, too.
That's right, like the mile-long bar.
The little restaurant was given its name because it appears to be endlessly long. The 1894 train is no toy. Steam-powered, it circles Disneyland and provides guests with a relaxing way to see the sights.
onward!
We passed the Columbia, a full-size replica of the original Columbia ship. From here we sailed the rivers of America and passed countryside akin to that of America's historic past.
These rafts take us across to Tom Sawyer's Island.
Appears to be the direction in which our friend's going, too. Let's follow along. Fort Wilderness is a fort built just like those once used by the U.S. Cavalry.
It's a great place to play.
In addition to exhibits that make you feel as though you've stepped back in time.
There are lots of rooms and paths to explore.
Look what's coming up the river. It's Mark Twain.
Oh, boy!
Now it's time once again to cross the river and continue our tour. Across the way is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Looks quiet and calm.
Looks that way, doesn't it? But once you board the railroad, it starts to look a whole lot different. Just remember to hold on tight as you ride this runaway mine train.
Runaway mine train?
Oh, I forgot to mention that too, huh?
We were goners there for sure.
There's someone here in Frontierland I'll bet you'd like to greet.
Who?
The one and only
Mickey Mouse! He sure gets around.
He may be the boss, but he sure likes to keep in touch. Now we follow our friend back along the path to the Riverbell Terrace restaurant.
Those pancakes sure look familiar. Ah, it's Mickey.
Did you know there are more than 55 places to eat at Disneyland?
That's sure a lot.
Something for everyone's tastes.